Hey, it's Maverick Monday, so that means we're talking about one of the best graphic novels that I've read recently, and I've been reading a bunch because it's Maverick reading season. This one's called The Thrilling Adventures of Lovelace and Babbage, the mostly true story of the first computer. I think I got that title right. It's kind of long, and I don't have it in front of me. It's by Sydney Padua, and it is amazing. So it started out as a quick web comic about the history of Lady Ada Lovelace and Charles Babbage, who are credited with creating the first computer and writing the first software for the first computer. It was all in plans and it never actually got built, but they get the credit for being the first ones. So the first portion of the book, maybe like the first fifth of the book, is a pretty factual biography, like graphic novel biography of their lives. Ada Lovelace was the daughter of Lord Byron, who was a romantic writer and poet and died defending the Greeks in like their war that I can't think of the Crimean War. There we go. Famously bisexual, like orgies everywhere, just was a crazy person. And he was married very briefly to her mother, who was a mathematician, and when she got pregnant and she divorced him and decided to raise Ada and squash any poetic part of her soul and just taught mathematics. Her math tutor when she was like 4 didn't not just like imaginary numbers, but also hated negative numbers and didn't believe in them. So they tried to quash any sort of like imagination, poetic spirit in her. And she grew up loving numbers and stuff, but she still had her imagination, and that led her onward and upward. And she met Charles Babbage, who was this like kind of eccentric, crazy, brilliant guy who knew he was brilliant and cultivated brilliant people, but was also kind of annoying. And they had this great friendship and rapport. I don't ship them. I guess you could, but in the story and then in their readings, I don't see it. She was married and he was married, and you know, they're bros. And the art, oh my gosh. Ada Lovelace smoking a pipe, and she's great, and Charles Babbage is just like full of himself and tells jokes that come complete with graphs. And the Queen, like the font that she speaks in is great, and they have a manservant, and sometimes he doesn't have a shirt on. It's nice. The best part is there are footnotes. There are like notes underneath, and then there are footnotes at the end, and it is, I love footnotes. When Sydney Padua got to the end of her story, she added in like a little joke about how because of something or other, there was a pocket universe that happened because of their actions, and then in this alternate pocket universe, the analytical machine gets built and time is changed. And of course, Ada Lovelace and Charles Babbage like use the machine to fight crime and go on adventures. And then she left it like that. And then the way she says it in the author's notes is that she woke up the next day, a mild internet phenomenon, and everyone thought that she was going to write this webcomic where Ada Lovelace and Charles Babbage went on adventures in the steampunk Victorian England. So then she did. So the rest of the book still has footnotes, which are like historical details, which are just fascinating. Ada Lovelace and Charles Babbage going on adventures. They hang out with the Queen, and she's hilarious, and they, you know, mess around with the machine, and they go on fabulous adventures. And I haven't finished the book yet because it's kind of long, and I'm just enjoying it and like just parceling out little morsels of it. And also I don't know where I put it, so when I find it I will read some more, but it's kind of wandered off. It's probably at work under a pile of something or other. There are lots of piles of something or other at work. And here. I'm really enjoying the read, and I've already nominated it for the Maverick list, and I will fight tooth and nail for it. That is a very short video about the thrilling adventures of Lovelace and Babbage, which reminds me of the Thrilling Adventure Hour, which is a great podcast you should listen to. So if you like steampunk, if you like history, if you like computers, if you like learning about the people who created the first ones and had a great friendship and were just really interesting real life characters, and then seeing them put into a different environment, you should read The Thrilling Adventures of Lovelace and Babbage by Sydney Padua. Thanks for watching this video. Please do all those nice things you can do on YouTube, like this video, subscribe, comment in the comments if you read the book, what you thought of it if you have, and thank you again. Oh, it feels good to laugh again. That's what Andrew would say, as if he Never left. I'm still not finished with Infinite Jest, by the way. But I'm still reading it. I'm like 300 pages into the book.